mean, I,
Go ahead.
I never got, I, I never look at Facebook. I never respond to ads, any of that kind of stuff. And something about Melissa that night, I thought it just kind of hit me that that was what I was supposed to do and where I was supposed to be. And so I responded, and I knew I was making the right choice when I responded, which is why I took off of work just to go meet her Friday, because I knew that it was right.
And then after you met me, are you still sure?
I'm positive. I got a 16-year-old, though, I'm going to donate out, that's gave me a run for my money for a few days. But other than that, I'm still positive.
It'll be okay. We'll get through it together, whatever it is. So Veronica has an 18-year-old. Is she 18 yet? She has an 18-year-old. Bria has a 15-year-old. And so they get you, girl. They get you.
Absolutely.
So you just got to get through one day at a time. That's what we got to do. All right. So let's talk about really quick about the promos and how we're going to maximize those, because oh man, Kendra, I want to mute you out, babe.
Oh, am I muted? Oh, there we go.
Oh Lord, y'all pray for Rhonda. They're on the way to ER with Elliot. He fell on, has gashed his head open. So Lord, I hope he's okay. All right. So first off, XR2, 10% off all month long. You cannot get it in a subscription though. You've got to buy it outside of your subscription, 10% off all month long. Stock up. That is our stress and anxiety and depression and sleep and belly fat and nighttime craving and all that pill. That's our chill pill. That's the one that reduces that stress hormone, the one that we all need, the one that everybody needs today. So stock up on that for sure. Make sure your customers know about it. And here's another thing. If you get a new partner that comes in with an X bundle, X Plus, or X Advance, they get one for free. They get the XR2 for free with their purchase. That is almost a $60 bottle they get for free. So hello, there we go. I love those. They did the Zing last month. They do the XR2. It's like a wash with their distributor fee. You know, they're paying $49 and they're getting way more than that free with that bottle, with the Zing, and then now with the XR2. XR2 is even more than the Zing. So I'm really, really excited about that. Here's another thing. If you get 3 partners signed up with an X bundle, X Plus, or X Advance, you get a free XR2 and a free bag of Resist. So I really like that promo too, that they're giving it back to us as well. And so that's a great little deal right there. But more than anything, my favorite thing ever that they're doing, not just September, all of September and all of October, they are doing double rapid rewards on any partner that you bring in. So that means you get 40% commissions for any partner you bring in. So you know what I'm doing this month? Anybody that comes in with an X Plus or an X Advance, I'm giving them back their distributor fee, and they're getting a bottle of XR2. Because, I mean, it's more money than I would get normally. Why would I not help somebody do that? So if they come in with an X Plus, they're going to get the free bottle of XR2. I mean, if they come in with an X bundle, they're going to get the free bottle of XR2. If they come in with an X Plus, that is 70, let me think, $69 times 2. So if they come in as a partner, I'm going to make $19 more than I would have had they not. So I'm definitely going to give them their money back. But the X Advance, You're gonna make $160 if they come in with an X advance. You dang straight I'm giving them back their distributor fee as an incentive to do that. Because I'm still gonna be in the plus on that. So they're gonna get their distributor fee paid and they're gonna get their free bottle of XR2, and we're gonna make more money than what we were gonna make. That is a win-win for everybody. And I am so excited. So we are going to be partner driven this month. We want everybody to come in as partners. And you know what? If they don't want to do anything more than just get their products paid for, let's just help them get their products paid for. Nobody should ever have to pay for products. You get them whatever they order. They get 5 people to come in with the exact same thing. Theirs is free. That's huge. But you know what? If they bring them all in as partners, not only is their products free, they just make double what they paid for their products with 5 people. Yeah, that's this month. So we get all these people that come in with no paying with partners. They bring in 5 people as partners, and not only did they get everything they just paid out for free, but they just doubled their money right there. And guess what? They can help all those people that they brought in do the same thing. That's how the roller coaster works. That's how the snowball works right there. So I am really, 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 really excited about this month. And it just brings our verse, Ephesians 3:20. God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask. Double commissions is exceedingly and abundantly more than I could think or ask this month or next month, because I had no idea they were going to do that. And that's really, really exciting that they're doing that. Because I don't know about y'all, but I could use some extra this month. Anybody else? Raise your hand. You can use a little extra this month. I can. So, okay, so we're going to talk about 5 things to apply to for your business to thrive. So let me turn that little thing off. I don't know how that thing got on there. But hey, Kim Gilbert. Okay, so 5 things to do for your business to have it thrive. Bria, do not watch me watch the road. She's making me nervous. I can see her keep looking down. Okay, I'm gonna be like Vicky. I'm not gonna be like Vicky tonight and get on to you. But don't make me nervous. Okay. 5 things to do to your business to make it thrive. Okay. But before we even get to that, you've got to work on yourself and you've got to work on your relationships in order to grow your business. We know that for a fact, right? We know we've heard that so many times. We know that. So how do you improve and get better so that your team gets better and so that your business gets better? And I'm going to give you 5 things. The first thing, ready? You've got to increase your confidence. So you've got to quit with the negative self-talk that you ain't good enough, that somebody else is better. You've got to quit putting limits on yourself, because the only limits that are on you are what? The ones that you've set. So nobody else puts limits on you. You've got to encourage yourself, because this is your dream. This is your legacy. This is your empire that you're building. And if you don't encourage yourself, if you don't motivate yourself for it, then it's never going to happen. Because we can come on and we can pump you up and cheer for you and inspire you and give you all the things that you need. But that motivation has to come from in here. That why that you have has to be what gets you up out of bed in the morning and keeps you up at night. It's got to be what makes you talk. And I thought I turned that off. I don't know how to turn it off. Hang on. That's weird. Okay. Hey, Fancy. So that motivation is got to go right along with your why. So your why, and it's something you set for yourself. You've got to peel the layers back. There's got to be a reason that you want to hit $10,000 a month, other than just the money. Money does not motivate you, but what money can do for you can motivate you. What it can do for your family that can motivate you. What it can ease up in your life, that can motivate you. What it can be used to help others, that can motivate you. So this is your dream. The time freedom that money can give you is something that can motivate you. So I remember Bria's first meeting. Oh, she's on here, so I'm gonna use her. So, oh Lord, we were gonna go, and I actually I don't remember if I was there or not. You have to help me, Bria. But Lord, she prepared for it. She had this huge, no, I wasn't there. She had this huge banquet room. It was her first meeting by herself. That's what it was. She got this huge room. She fixed this food. She had it all set up nice. And she had invited people. She had invited so many people. And she was just so excited about that. And she was so just pumped up. And the time came and nobody showed up. And she waited and she waited and she waited and she waited and nobody showed up. I mean, and she had put in a lot of work. Now I'm going to tell you, most people, that would just completely deflate you. It would just completely just, and it did. I mean, I'm not gonna take away from that, because she was upset. But you know what happened? There was another meeting with a whole group of guys in there. Those guys came in her room, didn't even know what she was doing, and let her give her presentation. And she did it like she had a room full of 1,000 people that were going to order from her. And she rocked that meeting out. And you know what? She took that, and you think she had another meeting? You dang straight. She did not let that one downfall get her down, because her why was bigger than that defeat. Her why was bigger than for her just to lay down and just say, forget it, you know? So that's what you've got. That motivation has got to come from down deep. Even when you feel like you are doing everything that you're supposed to do and nobody's enrolling, nobody's signing up, you marry the process, divorce the results. You marry the process, divorce the results. You marry the process, divorce the results. You can't make anybody sign up, and you don't want to make somebody sign up that's not ready, because it's not going to work for them. You've just got to tell them, and then you've got to keep your doors open and then let them see you every single day that you're still got your doors open, because when they are ready, guess who they're going to call? They're going to call you. Do not focus on short-term problems, but focus on your long-term dreams. Number 2, you've got to expand your connections. Okay? You are one connection away from changing the entire trajectory of your business. And I didn't say one sign up away. I said you're one connection away. So that connection could be an accountability partner that doesn't let you quit. That connection that can be a mentor that's going to tell you the secret sauce that you've heard 1,000 times, but all of a sudden it clicks when you hear it from them. It could be the customer who finally catches the vision watching you do this, and all of a sudden decides to do this and becomes your next runner. Truett Cathy said, businesses don't succeed or fail, people do. So I'm going to read that again. This is Truett Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A. He says, businesses don't succeed or fail, people do. So if you want success as a leader, be around people that will help you get there. All right? You got to think big. Don't limit your thoughts. Don't put your thoughts in a box. Don't put your God in a box. Because anything that you want is possible if you believe and if you work hard for it. Number 3, you've got to improve your competence. You've got to get better at learning the business. And if you're the smartest person in the room, you in the wrong room, sisters, in the wrong room. So if you're not sure what area you need to get better at, ask someone that talks to you on a daily basis, because they can tell you. Don't get mad if they tell you. If you ask them what area you need to get better at, and they tell you, don't get your panties in a wad and feelings all hurt because
Can I say what you told me recently that I knew I needed to work on, but it could have hurt my feelings, but it didn't?
what?
Okay. So we were talking and Melissa says, because I have unmedicated ADD, sometimes my brain fires faster than the situation I'm in, right? So if I'm having a conversation, and I'm not driving anymore, by the way, so I'm safe. I'm having a conversation and somebody is saying something and I really am listening, but in the reality, I will sometimes cut the end off of what they're saying to respond because of my brain is going so fast. So what I've been doing since Melissa said, hey, I want you to practice listening all the way through and then and counting to 5, 6, 7, whatever, and then responding. And honestly, that's something I had been working on and it improved, but obviously it had not completely improved. But don't worry about, like, let other people see what you need to improve in and just improve, and don't take it the wrong way, because she is saying that to me so that I have a better relationship and better presentation and discussion skills with prospects, with team members, with all the things. So, you know, I could have been like, well, ouch. But in reality, you know what you need to improve in. You really do. We're all adults. You kind of have a feeling, but let your mentor, let your coach kind of say these things to you without getting butthurt. It'll only improve yourself.
That's good. Without getting your panties in a wad. There's all kinds of opportunity for you to get better. There's room at the top trainings. If you guys are not in room at the top, that is probably the best trainings that we have, because it is from the people doing it all across the company. The ones that are running, the ones that are signing people up, the ones that are the extreme builders, the ones that are growing, the ones that have innovative ideas. Those are the ones that are on there. It's every Monday at 12:30 Central Time and 9:30 at 8:30 Central Time at night. So there's two on every Monday, and those are recorded that you can go back and watch. And it usually are 9. They don't have it tonight, but we try to get off of this right in time to go watch the room at the top, especially if there's somebody really good going to be on there. So that's one of the things I would put on your list. The 9 at 9 in the mornings. It's 9 minutes at 9 a.m. Central Time every weekday morning, Monday through Friday. And I mean, I get a lot from them. I mean, even if it's just to get my day started and get just a little bit of motivation, I like them. So I would get on that text thread so you can get on there and get those every morning. You've got to, and then definitely Monday night trainings, and then we tried to do the product training, but we may start those back up and do every Monday, do a different product, and we'll see how that goes. But you've got to improve your communications. And Bria, it's on here. You've got to be a better listener. I promise. Look, better listener. You've got to be a better listener. You've got to be a better delegator, because what is the scale of where you're supposed to spend your day? 1% of the time that you spend on your singular business is to be spent solving problems. So you've got to delegate those problems to the person who has them to solve them. Become a very good problem solver instead of having your upline try to solve those problems for you. Be better at duplication, better at going live, better at frontline sponsoring, better at having your customers upgrade, better at talking about the business. Find the one thing that you need to improve on, and just one. Find the one thing and work on that. Number 4, build your character. You've got to be humble. Charisma will get you in the room, but character will keep you there. Charisma will sell a kit, but character will get you a long-time customer. So positivity flows freely, and positivity is duplicated. But the thing is, so is negativity. If you're complaining, if you're giving excuses, if you're all the time talking about what you can't do and why you can't do it and how you can't do it, quit. Think about the things that you say, and don't let anything come out of your mouth unless you're speaking life, because what you speak, you manifest. If you speak the things that you want, you're going to manifest that. Same goes for if you're speaking all the things that you can't do, you're going to manifest that too. You're not going to be able to do them, because whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right every single time. So you've got to be positive. Your people want to be, I mean, if you think about all the things that are going on in this world right now, you turn on the news, good Lord, I mean, it is just full of crap. Nobody wants to come to your singular business if it's full of drama and crap. If all they hear is negativity and all they hear is whining and all they hear is excuses and it's nothing to uplift them, nobody wants to be a part of that. They get enough of that outside of this. You need to have your team a place where people can't wait to get to, and let them feel like they are the most important people in the whole world to you. Y'all are to me. So just duplicate that down. So number 5, you've got to strengthen your commitment to this. And I'm looking at Veronica Mingo. This one's for you, sister. And she knows I'm just kidding with her. Not really, kind of, maybe. Strengthen your commitment. You've got to go from I kind of want this to nothing will stop me from doing this. I'm thinking about going to Zing Fest to go get your dang ticket and find a roommate and go. So you got to quit thinking you're going to do something and just make it happen. You make the plans and then figure it out, because this is important. This is what's going to, like those kind of things, especially events. I mean, those will change everything, but it's just, I'm thinking about, maybe I'll do something today, or maybe I'll do my IPAs today, or maybe it's got to be a priority, and it's got to be a commitment that you make to yourself, because I can want it for every single one of you, but it's not going to do any good unless you want it for yourself, and unless you take the action to do it and do it good and do it daily and do the things. So, quit thinking and start doing it, because action is what grows a business. Not thinking about it, not wishing you had it, not wanting it, but actually getting off your badonka-donk and doing it. That's what grows a business, is the action behind the words, the action behind the thoughts. So how badly you want something determines how hard you'll work to get it. Everybody wins when you commit and do what it takes to get there. So you work hard now, and then you get to live like others can't. You work now like others won't, so you can live like others can't. And so I gave you 5 different things. So the 5 different things are: increase your confidence. The second one is expand your connections. The third one is improve your competence. 4th one is build your character. And the 5th one is strengthen your commitment. So instead of all 5 of them, I want you to pick one area to work on. Not all 5, just one. And I want you to pick one area and commit to working on that area this week. So if you will be vulnerable, put that area in the chat that you're going to work on this week and next week and this month. So here's the thing. It's the beginning of September. It's only the 4th day of the month. This month can be anything you want it to be. You get to write your paycheck in September. What's your paycheck going to be? What do you want your paycheck to be What do you want your monthly paycheck to be for the month of December? How much do you want to make this month? Put it in the chat. Kendra wants to make $1,500 this month. What do you want to make this month? The whole month. There's another one. Veronica said 1,000. Nancy said 2,500. What else? Bria said 5,000. Anybody else? I see Veronica Wall. What you want, baby? What you want, Vicky? What you want, Kim? What you want? What do you want to make, Mandy, this month? There's no right or wrong. $1,000. I want to tell you right now, whatever it is that you want, you can have it. If you just get outside your box, quit putting limits on what you can do, and go to work. That's what you have to do. Because anything that you want, you can have. And we will help you. You don't have to do anything by yourself. We'll help you. We've got that thread. I think everybody's in it that's on here. Nancy may not be. We've got a thread of rank runners. And that's people who are going to do better this month than they did last month. They're going to run for them ranks and run for those bonuses and all the things. And I know Bria's running for Founders Club. And I believe with everything in me that she is going to Jamaica. I believe it. It's not anything in this world that's going to tell me any different. She has got a plan. She works that plan every single day. She calls me every single day. Vicki wants to make $7 grand this month. She can do it. So if you want it, work for it and go get it. And every single one of you should be calling me every single morning and telling me your plan. Tell me your plan. Let's work it out. Tell me what you plan to do that day to hit your goal. And if you didn't listen to my 9 at 9 on Friday, I will drop it in that Rank Runners chat because it was what you need to do at the beginning of September to kill this month and rock it like a hurricane. I used Nancy's hurricane as an example. So y'all got to listen to it because it's all about the 4 things you need to do right now at the beginning of the month to make September the best month you've had all year. So I will drop that in the rank chat so you can listen to that. But call me in the mornings. Kendra, you call Bria. So Nancy, you call Vicki. But I think everybody else will call me and tell me, let's make a plan of where you want to be at the end of September. Let's break it into weekly goals. Let's break it into daily goals of what you need to accomplish each day in order to get to that amount that you want to make at the end of the month. And if you'll just plug in, we'll help you do it. You do not have to do anything alone. And we'll make a plan. But if you're still sitting here next week and you hadn't made a phone call and you hadn't done things and you hadn't got on the phone with me and hadn't got people on the phone and done the things, then, and I'm not being ugly, you're wasting your time right now. If you're just going to sit on the trainings and go in one ear and out the other and you're not going to put action behind it, you're wasting your time. Don't waste your time. This can be anything that you want. Let's do this. Anybody got anything they want to add? Tanisha, don't you have another event coming up? She just did one, y'all. I was so proud of her. Woohoo! Not Tanisha, Veronica. Golly. I was thinking Veronica's not going to call Tanisha. That's what was in my head. Like Veronica's going to call me because I was going through everybody's upline. Don't you have another one here coming up?
I don't have the date yet, but yes, I will plug you in as soon as I get the date.
Okay, I want to come to
Oh.
it, so.
Melissa,
Okay.
Kendra, we have a Woodstock event, but I put it on the leaders page. It's on the 23rd.
Okay, Veronica, that one's close
On
enough.
the leaders page, just
That might be close enough to you, Veronica, that you could plug into that with us. It's on the east side of Woodstock, so that might be close. Anybody else got anything? We got Super Saturday, this coming Saturday. It's a training from 11 to 2 Eastern time. And it's, I think we've got like, I think she's got 12 trainers, maybe 8, 10 trainers. Curtis Call will be on there, and it's a rock star lineup. She's got a good group and some great topics. So make sure you plug into that for sure. Anything else? Did I forget some?
Can I say one more event too that, that
Yes.
y'all can plug into? Okay, on that same day, the 23rd in the morning from 11 to 1, and we don't have a flyer yet. We will have a flyer in the next 24 to 48 hours. Rhonda Smith is doing an event at her sister's family practice office. And it's something that you could invite people to. Obviously, she's inviting the patients from the practice. But what we're going to do is it's very duplicatable to be able to have a event at a doctor's office. You know, doctors as well, or family nurse practitioners, as well as anybody. All of us can think of that. And I'm going to duplicate that in my area as well. So coming to the event as a brand partner yourself, you can see how the work that we've done with the printouts, the signage, how it's run, and then go and find your own practitioner office to do the same thing in, to offer the products to their patients. So Ron and I were talking about that today. There'll be a flyer. We'll put it on the leaders page. And I just think it would be really huge for our entire team as a whole to duplicate this kind of thing.
Okay. And then you've got an event in North Carolina on the 22nd, right?
Yep. Got an event
Okay.
in North Carolina on the 22nd, and I have an event in a little bit north of Memphis. If anybody has anybody in that area, it's Arlington. It's called Arlington. It's like a suburb of Memphis. I have that actually on the, gosh, I'll put all my flyers on there, because I also have a Nashville event too. If y'all have anybody near the Nashville area, you can just tell them to say who sent them, and I'll help them on your behalf.
Okay. Got it. All right. Anybody else got anything? Because dang, woo-hoo, it's going to be a great month. And then Veronica Mingo, we'll get together and do one in Cartersville or White this month. All right. And Vicki, you going to have one in Rome? Okay. All right. And then Mandy, you can join our Cartersville White / Adairsville / Kingston / all the things. All right. Anybody else got anything before we go? All right. Well, thank y'all for coming. I'm going to end this with declaring Ephesians 3:20 over all of you. God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask, because we honor him. His blessings are going to chase us down and overtake us. You are in the right place at the right time, and I declare a boldness to rise up. God is going to open supernatural doors. People are going to seek us out, and we're going to rise in the ranks because we give him the glory and the honor for it all. Love you guys. Mwah.